Hey everyone, it's Sarah, Painty Creator here. Well, we're on a snowman theme at the moment with our Zoom paint togethers. If you're catching this fairly recently off YouTube, we've got a paint Zoom session on Thursday the 13th of November and Friday the 14th of November. The one on Thursday is at 1:30 UK time, and the one on Fridays at 5 o'clock UK time, and we're doing just cute, easy snowmen. You're more than welcome to join us if that's what you're interested in. Give me a message. Do like, subscribe and share the channel. It's a space that's growing steadily, which is lovely, and there is a space for us who are chronically ill particularly to go at a slower, quieter rate. So I wanted to share today one of my favourite ways of doing snowmen. So this is a piece of our Creative Peak watercolour paper, and it's 12 centimetres square. Couldn't think of the word then. And I'm just drawing around two, in this case, little circles from the inside of one of our masking tape things. And then I've also got this little circle thing. I think I used to have one of these at school. Let me just try that one. Yeah, maybe a bit smaller one. This one. So this is a perfect little card if you're wanting to do a sweet little Christmas card for someone who you love. You could do a little family of them as well. That'd look quite cute. So smaller circle inside a bigger circle. That's probably a better version than that one, but we're going to go with it because that's how we run. I was going to share, like, 1 minute. So this is my little sketchbook that I do work in, and this is the way that we're going to do this one. So based on that. So I'm going to start adding in a nose, a little carrot nose. If you wanted, you could do, actually, let's do little tangerine noses like the snowman noses. I quite like that. Mixing it up. And then there we go. Just an arc across the top for the top of the hat, and then the scarf, and the scarf just goes down. I think I'm going to put a big smile on them. That's nice. So let's put this one's hat on. About that little bit. About that little bit. So they've both got pom-pom hats on. This one, scarf. Quite like painting things from different directions. Okay, so there we are. There's the sketch done. If you want to pause, do so, and then do your little sketch. And I always run over the top with my putty rubber, my putty eraser, because I find them, it picks up the extra graphite, and that's great. So we're going to start by mixing a shadow colour. So some cobalt blue, nice and watery, lots of water in this, it's beautiful. Let it do its thing. So some cobalt blue. If you've got cobalt blue, just do a mixture of cerulean blue and ultramarine, because that's what cobalt blue is, and a little bit of alizarin crimson in there, and you get a nice bright purple. Lots of water. And so we're going to think about where the shadows are. So we're going to put a shadow under the scarf, a shadow in between those bits, and a shadow around this edge. So I'm imagining that the light's coming from this side, and then just some clean water just to wash the harsh shadows away. And as always, these are going to dry lighter. So that's fine. So same on this one. So this is the shadow side, down by his buttons, or her buttons, could be either. Lots of water, let's just wash that away. And then I'm going to do a little shadow under the brim of the hat and onto the face. Again, lots of water. And I can't even remember where I saw this idea from, but I just love it, and it's just so nice. So thank you to whoever originally came up with this idea. I would credit you if I could, but I can't because I don't know. So then on the snow, I'm just going to put some little ridges. I'm going to add a little bit more blue into there as well. So we've got sort of the base, the background, it's all in tune, which is nice. So you can either go and put the kettle on and have a cup of tea now, or you can give it a blast with the hairdryer and make it dry. The choice is yours. I think I'm going for the hairdryer on this one. It's lovely and dry. I'm quite liking this extra little bit of texture and things that's come, which is great. So time now to choose whatever colours you like. So I'm going to choose a pink for this one. So this is Potter's Pink. It's an additional colour that I have on my palette. And I like it because it granulates, but you just choose whatever colours you like. So I'm doing the underpainting of the hat really, and I'm going to put a pink matching pom-pom on with that one. And I'm going to give her a matching scarf. Okay, I'm going to choose really sort of vivid blue for this one. So this is a Winsor & Newton blue that comes with the palette. It's just called a Winsor blue, but it's very similar to phthalo blue. really useful colour. Let's brighten it up a bit. Nearly forgot his scarf. So thicker at the front, fine around the edge. Just going to join that up, that should be joined up. And just take your time and breathe. Okay, so I'm going to mix some cadmium orange and some cadmium red together for the noses. I like a little bit of vibrancy, and I'm going to leave a little highlight on the nose. I'm going to put orange buttons. So as you saw in the one that I did in my other sketchbook, these you could have carrot noses, really nice with I'm really quite enjoying these Meaden set of brushes that I got hold of. They go really well with my Meaden mop brushes that I use a lot of. So this is just Payne's Grey. You could just do this with a marker pen, fine liner. If that's more comfortable for you. And then I'm just going to pick up some permanent rose, or just pop in some little pink cheeks. Lovely. So arms, just ultramarine blue and burnt umber mixed together. Gets like a chocolatey brown. Lighter pressure on your brush and you'll get a lighter feeling. There we go. Almost finished. So you could just finish at that, but I want them to be sharing some love, so I'll just do a couple of love hearts. Be a perfect Christmas card for somebody that you care for. So I'm going to just go back in with the same colours that I used the hats and just put some ribbing on the hat and a little bit of detail around the scarves. So for the blue. So when I'm doing the ribbing on this side, I'm curving it slightly towards that way, and then as it comes round, I'm going more straight and then curving it across. You could put some little markings on. So it's just the same colour going over. And then I think I might just put a little bit more of the snow around here. There's my little mop brush, there we are. So my little mop brush. And this lovely purpley sort of colour. Bit of blue, bit of cobalt blue in there. Make it stand out a little bit. Bit of softening, bit of water. So I think I'm about to dry that off and I'll be back. So there we have it, just a little bit of fun. I'm just going to put a little highlight of some white gel pen on this one. Maybe no pom-pom. And a little bit of a highlight on the hearts, why not? But perfect little card or a gift for somebody. Don't forget, give it a signature and give it in love, because that's the best part. Hope you've enjoyed that one. Look forward to seeing them and see you soon. Like, subscribe, you know the routine. I'm also on Patreon. If you would like to support me on Patreon, I'll drop the link in the comments. Have fun.